Hey YouTube, this is Soul Prime 13 with another video. This is more of a comparison video, similar to my recent Cyber Era Optimus Prime. This is going to be a comparison really between an old and new version of the same figure. So what we have here is G Creations Ultra Maxmas. Here we have the original, and here we have the new reissue piece. This is the new reissue box back here. This guy is old and does have a couple small breaks, so I'm not going to be doing a full transformation. Also because really the major differences are in the robot mode. To start off with the differences, I have, let's see. So first of all, he does come with some more accessories. We do get a collector's card. We get these 3 segmented instruction booklets for some reason, and we do get our accessories, the matrix, which I have installed, a sword, axe, 2 rifles, a trailer hitch, and a trailer adapter for, I believe, MP10's trailer, depending, I'm pretty sure that's around when he came out. And then in here we had 2 little gap fillers for his hands, and I do actually have the Nemesis version, which I will show those gap fillers here towards the end. But those are the accessories, and unfortunately for some reason my Nemesis Prime came with the wrong color accessories, because as you can see here we have a red matrix but orange axe and sword, so I had to submit a ticket about that. Haven't gotten anything back because that was just, a day ago. But here are the little gap fillers, and again I'll show how to install those a little later. But first, let's start with the major differences between these two figures. The biggest one being the paint and decals. This guy, obviously, he has a darker blue and a slightly brighter red. He also has many more tampograph details, as you can see, like here on the shoulders. There's a lot more difference there. On the arms, so slightly more detail on the legs, not too much difference there. As far as the overall figure, they have removed the die cast, so he is significantly lighter. And I read that they have improved this shoulder structure. It doesn't seem terribly different, so I can't say how well that'll hold, but there is some difference there. There's also some molding differences. You can see the most obvious one here in the abs. And the reason I have their windows up like this is if you come in here, you can see this is just sort of a flat gray piece here. But here, there's some mechanical detail molded and painted silver, which is neat. I think there were a couple other differences. Oh yeah, another one is the head antenna. If you see, as you can see, his have a little bit of an angle to them, whereas these ones stick straight up. I think that's coming across okay. See, I don't think there's too much else I've seen as far as the molded detail differences. Yeah, for the most part, not too much different. Slightly different paint applications as well, but again, the overall paint is significantly different. Because like here, we got some little gray, and that's not here on this arm, but there's also a lot of difference in just the overall color and amount of tampograph details. I do believe, yeah, the matrix is just silver plastic now, whereas this one, it was originally die cast. So they removed all the die cast, like completely. And the only issue I had with this guy out of the box is this antenna on this side was kind of loose. So I just popped it off and wrapped a little bit of tape around the little piece that it connects to that holds it onto the head. And it's still a little loose, but like before it was literally just flopping over from gravity, so now it doesn't do that. So it's fixed enough. But yeah, overall, not too much else is different. The transformation overall seems to be the same. You know, the way that the weapons go into the hands, it's the rail system, which is nice. So you just slide it in there. Now, from what I remember, not from what I remember, what I know is that the original release didn't come with like the axe and the sword and stuff, so it's nice to get those accessories here. Let's see what else. I think that's about it as far as the actual differences go. Given I don't remember the exact price of this guy when he came out, I do think he was a little more expensive, but again, he does have like die cast and stuff, and that definitely adds to the price of things. These guys were about, I think, like 80 or 90 bucks on Shozi store each. So not a terrible price, and I really do like the overall look of the figure and how they managed to capture that sort of lanky design that he had in the comic. So, but we'll move on to that last little bit here. So for these little hand fillers, where they go is, if you look here at his hand, you can see there's a little gap right there over the mushroom peg. So if we just take these bad boys out, get the little crack baggie open, and you'll see that they have a bit of a staircase shape to them. If I can get that there. And essentially the hand here on, so the smaller side goes on the thumb side and the higher end goes back towards the wrist as I drop it. And you just, it'd be a little easier if I had some tweezers, but you just slide that into that gap. As I failed to slide that into that there gap. Come on, in there. This was not that big of a deal. And then you just push that into place, and now that gap is filled, hence the name gap filler. Who would have thunk? And, you know, second side is the same, just rinse and repeat. Thicker side towards the wrist, thinner side toward the thumb. And it's sitting in there lopsided. Yay! Come on. There we go. Get in there. Or don't. Come on. There we go. No. No. Why are you fighting me? Whatever, you get the idea. But yeah, I know this figure isn't going to be for everybody, because from what I remember, because again, it's been a little while. This guy definitely had a more finicky transformation, but they said they've updated his joints and stuff to make him more durable. And even if that's not what you're going for, he makes a great action figure just due to the interesting, you know, they've really captured those weird comic proportions that he had in the, I believe it was IDW comics. They've managed to capture that really well. So, and he does have plenty of good articulation. I mean, you can see here he has really nice butterfly joints. He's got double jointed elbows, all sorts of stuff. And he's a very solid looking figure. And yeah, the transformation is definitely one of those more finicky ones, but I don't remember hating it, so otherwise I wouldn't have bought this guy. But I just wanted to do a quick comparison and show you what the main differences in the original versus the reissue here are. So I hope you enjoyed, and all you have a good day. This is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.